What's up guys, Driver 180 here today, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the new project car that I bought the other day. I've been wanting one of these for a while, and I came up on one and it was just too good of a deal. And so here it is, my 1966 Ford Mustang. I mean, the car's not in perfect condition, but the selling point to me was that the car itself was, the engine and transmission were healthy. So, because a lot of the cars I've been looking, they didn't even have motors, they didn't have drivetrains, they didn't have anything. It was just a rolling shell. And honestly, that's just like way too much work, especially for me, being a college kid, having to find all those sources, especially when I'm not even too wise on these old cars. So if I can find something that's already been done pretty well, the better. As you can see, the car has primer on it, but that's pretty much it. It still has its imperfections, as you can see right there on the door. It has a couple dings and all that, but other than that, the car's pretty good. I mean, she's not perfect, but she runs and she's mine, so that's like the best thing could have asked for. So the way I got this car was I was on OfferUp of all places. It's funny because when it comes to buying things on OfferUp, I do pretty good finding good shit. But when it comes to selling things, it's always a hassle for me. But hey, I bought this. Shit, sorry if there's any wind noise, guys. But yeah, so on Friday night, I saw this car up for sale. I saw it and I saved it, but I didn't really think too much of it. And then I woke up the next day in the morning. I was like, damn, it's pretty, it's not that bad. I saw the pictures, the motor looked nice and fine. So I was like, maybe I'll message this guy. And I messaged him, asked him what motor it was, if it was a 302 or a 289. The guy said a 289. He didn't know how many miles were on the motor though, but I was like, oh, as long as the motor runs, it should be good. And then I messaged the guy if I could go look at it, and I was gonna go by myself to look at it. And I told my dad, I was like, I'll be right back. And he was like, where are you going? I was like, oh, I'm gonna go look at the car I showed you. He was like, by yourself? He was like, yeah. And he was like, oh, I'll go with you. And thankfully my dad went because we were able to get a good deal on the car. As you can see, the car has a scoop on it. It's not functional though, sadly. So, a ricer. It has a Shelby front valence on it. It's not a Shelby, it's just a 289, but I mean, at least it just means more cool air. I was trying to see if I could put the chrome bumper in the front, but they didn't really have those on the Shelbys, and I think to put a chrome bumper you kind of have to modify it, and I really don't feel like doing that right now. I mean, the car's fine as it is, so I mean, I don't really mind it. Maybe in the future. The one thing I do need to put on is right there in the corners and over here. It needs some lights. They call those lights the parking lights, which is kind of weird because I thought the parking lights would be in the rear, but whatever. I need to buy those. I might have to change out the bowls because I drove this car. So I bought this car Saturday and I drove it to show it to my brother, and they ended up coming back home at night. Thankfully the lights worked, but you can't see more than like 15 feet in front. So yeah, might need some new bulbs because the headlights, I mean, they look pretty new. Might just need new bulbs. Like I said, the car's not perfect, but I mean, it runs, it does everything I need to, so it's not bad. This side, can't even open it, the driver's side. Gotta do it through the front, the inside, pull the handle, but yeah, it's whatever. I'm not gonna be driving anyone around anyways. As you can see, the car has 4 lug wheels on it. The guy said he was gonna do the 5 lug conversion, but in the end he didn't. And honestly, that kind of sucks because I was looking at new wheels. I mean, I like these wheels. They like a nice classic look to them. They're chrome. Just need to wash them and shit. But they don't really have too many options for 4 lug wheels, but it's whatever. I don't really plan on doing the 5 lug conversion anyways. Kind of like the car as it is. I already know you guys are going to be in the comments asking like engine mods because, on my 1450 I got a bunch of engine mods. But as of right now, I'm going to just leave the car as it is. my main issues right now are getting like the little things fixed. Like I said, the lights, the door handles, not working sometimes. Oh, the big thing right now is the ignition switch. You kind of have to jiggle it, and for it to turn on, you gotta like shake it, and then the key eventually turns for you to turn it on. But I already ordered that yesterday, so that should be coming in sometime this week, hopefully. It has a radio, but it has no speakers, and I think the radio is a little busted. But I mean, I'm not gonna be listening to music when I have the symphony of this V8 anyways. As you can tell, the car used to at one point be red. This is the interior. The seats are actually pretty comfortable and they're in pretty good shape. Steering wheel. The steering wheel does have a bit of play into it. Like when I'm going straight, it kind of turns a bit. The good thing is that it doesn't like turn like with the play. And if I turn like left or right, there's no play in it, so it's not bad. But you know, I do need to get this fixed. The speedometer also, it's like it reads like 20 less. So if you're going 20, in reality it's like 40. If you're going 40, it's like 60, you know, and so forth. Another thing, at night when I turn on the lights, because turn on the light, you pull this, and that's the lights would be on, and then you turn it all the way to the left, and the gauges would light up, but it's really dim. Like it's really dim. Like when I was checking the fuel, because I bought the car with half a tank, drove to Gilroy and back, and the car was like a little bit less than a quarter, but I couldn't tell because of the gauges were just so dim. I had to pull out my phone and use the flashlight. That's another thing I want to change. Probably the bulbs. I would like to change this because it's cracked and scratched, as you can tell. I mean, I can tell what I'm in. As you guys can see, I got an auto, you know, might be gay, but I still got a manual Mustang at home, so I'm not really gay. I really wanted a manual 60s Mustang, but honestly, after driving this one and the plans I have for this car, this is just gonna be a cruiser car, you know, take to the weekends, you know, meet up with the sneaky link, blow her cheeks out in the back, because as you can tell, there's actually a pretty good amount of space. But yeah, one thing I noticed that in my Mustang, in the 1450, it has the dash is similar the way this raises, so that's pretty cool. I need a new radio because I think this one might be busted. I do like that though, how the horse is running. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, the car is honestly really comfortable. The car has new leaf springs and it has new front coilovers. As you can tell, the car's that aggressive muscle car look with the front lowered. I am gonna raise it a little bit because I think it does scrape, but you know, I want there to be a little bit of a fender gap, nothing too much, just so I don't have to worry about it scraping. One of my gripes with this car though is these tiny, and I mean tiny little mirrors. You really can't see out of them even if you adjust them. The good thing is this car does not seem to have any blind spots really, so it's pretty easy to see out of it. As you can tell, the guy did sell me a new headliner, but that's just in the trunk anyways. But yeah guys, I'm gonna turn the car on right now so you guys can hear it. Alright, as y'all can see, this is the heart of the beast. 289 Windsor motor. They said it was out of a 65. This one's a 66, but whatever. The car seems to be healthy. This was really the selling point for me. Everything seems clean, as you can tell. Patriot headers. Has a new radiator. The guy said he installed a new electric fan. So the cool thing about the fan is I always technically have it on, but as soon as I turn the car on, the fan kicks on, and I can just turn it off. I can turn the whole car off and the fan will turn it off too. But yeah, it's good to have the fan on all the time, you know, so it doesn't overheat and blow my motor. But either way, it's, you know, pretty cool. The one thing I'm already watching videos on things to upgrade is, I think they call it the master brake cylinder or something like that. I think it's this right there. To make it a dual master brake cylinder or whatever it's called. And I heard that's good because if this one goes out, you have no brakes whatsoever. And if you have a dual one, if your front brakes go out, you still have rears, which, you know, aren't as good, but it's better than nothing. Or if your rears go out, you still have front. So it's like a safety measure. I want to do that. But, you know, right now I want to do like the lights, the little things, mainly the ignition switch. I want to get that thing fixed. The little mod I did, it's not really a mod. I got new wipers this morning. It needed them badly. But yeah, let me turn the car on for you guys right now so you guys can hear it. Damn, that chop though. I'm just playing. Pretty sure it has like the stock 289 cam. I mean, it does have a small lobe to it, but you know. I need to get some exhaust clips of this, but later on. One thing I do want to do is I would like to extend the exhaust tips to come out through here. I think that would be pretty badass. But yeah, right now no engine mods. I want to do all the little things. I want to fix the body, get that painted. I already have 2 colors in mind. And it's funny because I used to be a big fan of the fastbacks, but then one day I took my car to the dyno, and you guys, I might have put it in one of my dyno videos. There's one of these 60s Mustangs, and it was like this style, the coupe. And honestly, the way that car was done, it made me really fall in love with the coupe. So I was like, you know what, if I don't get a fastback, it's fine. So I might be painting this car that color or another color I have in mind. And then after I paint it and I do all the things I need to do to it, then maybe I'll throw like a cam, some nice heads on it, and then get it tuned. But yeah, guys, this is the new project. I'll just call this Project 66. Or maybe I should just call it Project Order 66. You know, Star Wars. But yeah, I mean, it's not perfect, but she's mine. Big things coming. I'm trying to fix the car like ASAP, like do as much as I can, because the way these cars are, you end up just leaving them as is, and it takes like 20 years to fix them. But you know, the more I can do, the better. But yeah, guys, so can't wait to continue on this journey and for you guys to be a part of it too. But yeah, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget your driver mods. Later.